father, papa, papa, dad. All words you might be familiar with to describe the man who helped carry you into this world. Not in his tummy, but in his sack. I call this man Charles Sr. That's my dad. And my father, for the last 2 years, has been working on a car project that I made a video about almost 2 years ago now. A 32 Ford, which is a very special car to him. He built it when he was 16 years old with his dad, but ended up getting an offer he couldn't refuse and sold it. Since then, he's regretted it because it's a very hard thing to find all of the components for to build it again. 2 years ago, he did happen to stumble across a unicorn out there with a 32 that they could restore and basically build, not from the ground up, but, somewhat close to it. Basically, what he wanted to do is recreate that build that he did when he was 16 years old, which was modeled after the American Graffiti 32 Ford. So for 2 years, my dad's been in the shop like fucking Frankenstein here, bringing back to life a monster, this 32 Ford Coupe. He teamed up with his buddy Joe, who has a shop in Orlando, and the two of them together have been working every single week for 2 years now to build the perfect 32 Ford Coupe from the American Graffiti movie. And it's finally complete, and they're very excited to show me, and I'm excited to show you 2 years of work with this 32 Ford.
Well, here we are, Joe. After 2 years, here's our masterpiece. What do you think?
I love it.
Huh?
I'm gonna take you on a tour of it in a moment, but yeah, my dad wanted the garage door reveal. I think he was probably expecting me to do some cinematic edits. He has far too much faith in my editing prowess, so the best you get is just the raw dump here. It looks so good, though. They did an amazing job, and my father was keeping me updated on all of the things him and Joe were doing every step of the way. They really did fundamentally rebuild the car. The only thing that kind of stayed the same from what we initially purchased was the body of the vehicle, but even that got some changes as well. The body is one of the hardest parts to find, as I understand it. I think the body and the chassis were the two things that had the least changes to them, but this was a huge undertaking and they did an amazing job. So it's loud. This puppy zooms too. This will get you around the block, point A to point B lickety split, but it is louder than a motherfucker. And apparently in the version 1.0 they had, it was 10 times as loud, to the point where it probably wouldn't even be street legal because it'd be blowing up eardrums and assholes. So they had to change even more about it, some alterations to quiet it up a little bit so it could actually be driven without just ruining everybody else's day. I don't think I have any footage of that one, but I do have 2 quick videos of it, zooming around and how it sounds after they've changed it. You guys did a great job.
We love it.
We got the mana-free intake and the 4 2-barrel carburetors. What is it, Joe? 1968, 327?
68, 327.
So the only thing we didn't do to this 32 Ford, it's all original steel. The only thing we didn't do is chop the top 3 inches like the American Graffiti car, because Joe said, hell no, we ain't touching that car. That body's too nice. Isn't that right,
You're
Joe?
too tall.
Walk over here, Joe.
You're too tall.
My dad is too tall, it makes me sick. He kept all the height for himself and selfishly refused to share any with his only son. Isn't that fucked up? He's 6'5", and look at me.
Joe, show me the interior. Show him what we got.
Well, we moved it. That's my pillow because I'm so short. I can't reach the clutch. But you got to understand, Charlie's 6'5", so we're building a car for a giant. And so we had to have headroom, and we have to have leg room for him. So this is I think it's an original bench seat.
It's the original 1932 Ford bench seat.
And we took the package tray's been removed, and we moved the seat as far back as we can get it so Charlie can feel comfortable. And then we ordered an offset shifter, so it moves the shifter towards the center of car, basically. And we got blinkers and brake lights and stereo and electric fuel pumps. And
we got a completely powder-coated undercarriage front end. We got old finned brake drums from an old 53 Buick on the front, just like old nostalgia hot rod.
it's got a Ford 9-inch rear end.
Ford 9-inch in it.
It numbered out as a 71 station wagon, which is a heavy-duty Ford rear end.
And we changed the rear gear to 373, so she's got some giddy up.
Yeah.
But this is the finished product right here. So we just wanted to show everybody what
All the gauges work, right, Charlie? Even the fuel gauge works.
everything's new, wiring harness is new, everything in the car is brand new. And it did take us, what, 2 years?
Right at 2 years.
Right at 2 years. Yeah, we got a, trunk sole upholster. We got a big old built-in fuel tank right here we made. And car's done now, we're just going to drive it, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm. Have
That's
some
it.
fun with it.
Yeah, that's a mean looking car right there.
Tell you what.
So the next project is Joe has a 1932 Ford sedan, a chopped sedan that we built. Get over here, Joe.
We built it in 99.
We built that car in 1999. It was a 427 blower motor in that car, and it was so fast it was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I lost control of it twice. So I finally pulled the motor out of it. Then I sold the body. And then I got the body rolling chassis back 13 years later.
Yep.
I sold it 13 years ago, it was gone.
Yep.
And so now we're going to put a small block in it and not make it so deadly. We got plans to put it back on the road. It's like this, but it's a sedan. It's a 4-seater instead of a 2-seater.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's painted purple.
So that's it. The 32 project's done. That's the update. We'll move on to the next one.
Well, what was the hardest part of the build?
What do you think, Joe? Really, nothing much for me. One of the hardest
Let's see, what slowed us down was wiring.
wiring.
Because him and I are just not good at wiring.
And we haven't done it in so long.
And my brother used to do it, my older brother, but he had some health problems and couldn't do it. So it ended up, my oldest son stepped forward, Dylan, and he wired it from front to back.
The other thing was we took our time, and I was doing a lot of searching on the internet trying to find the original parts that was on the American Graffiti movie car.
Like the bumper.
Like the bumper.
That's cool.
The bumper that's on this car is an original 1973 Alfa Romeo front bumper guard, and that's what was on the American Graffiti coupe that was in the movie. So I actually found one from a guy in Michigan who had one brand new that he never put on his Alfa Romeo that he bought in 1973. And I bought it from him and he shipped it to me. So it's just shit like that we didn't want to rush into it, and we wanted to make it, as cool as we could with all the original.
And then we did a few changes, like the exhaust. When we first started it, God, it was loud.
Oh, yeah.
And Charlie's like, this thing's never going to go in my neighborhood. So we came up with a stainless exhaust idea. If you want to bring that over here, look. And we went through the bottom of the header and brought it in for the exhaust that goes underneath. This is underneath where his shoes are.
These are actually 12-inch muffler turnouts that has a baffle in it.
Yeah.
But it was even so loud with the baffles exhausting right here that I said to Joe, we gotta quieten this thing up. So what we did is we cut a hole in the bottom of the header. We got this crossover pipe going out under the car on each side. And we've got Flowmaster mufflers in the back, and it's actually exhausting out the side, but it looks like it's exhausting right here on the side. It's exhausting out the back. And what we did is we welded a plug inside of this muffler, so it's capped the exhaust off, so it's exhausting out the back. Now, if I ever want to really make noise and really upset everybody,
We can slide them off.
we just pull this exhaust piece right off, and then it's open header from here right on back.
So I said 3 inches and Charlie said 1 inch, and we settled on 2 inches.
So they're 2
it's 2
inches.
inches out from there.
So
And
we just
figured out.
we just took our time
Kind of
and
compromised and took our time. And
talked about stuff and what we wanted
make
to
sure we got
do.
everything the way we wanted. Put all new glass and rubber,
Everything.
sandblasted the body.
But it's a real steel car. It's not a plastic car. So, and that's it. That's the update.
What about I remember you told me American Graffiti had motorcycle fenders or some shit?
In the front.
Yeah.
You guys did the same thing.
Yeah.
So we found those fenders Joe found them at a motorcycle shop. And we made brackets for them, and so it's exactly the same.
Yeah, we got pictures of the original car. And Charlie and I were talking about the brackets. I wanted to paint the brackets black. And Charlie's like, no, the originals were yellow. And so he sends me a picture of the original American Graffiti car, and the brackets are yellow. So we painted them yellow. We're trying to go, and we did not cut down the grill shell. We didn't like that look either.
No, when they chopped the top 3 inches, they chopped the grill shell
3 inches.
If this is our steel grill shell, original grill shell, we're not going to cut that either. So that's why the car's at original height. And I'm tall, I need the headroom anyway, so it's like,
Well, yeah,
it's more comfortable to drive,
Yeah, you wouldn't have fit in it if you chopped the top at all.
No, it was real tight.
We built a Model A years ago, 31, and we chopped the top on it, and it was yellow. Charlie pulls up at a car show like this. It was miserable. He's like, I hate this car. It's so small, I can't drive it. He sold it.
Yeah.
And so then we knew then that there's no way he can drive in a chopped top car and be comfortable.
No. So anyway, well, there you go, Joe.
Good,
on to the next one, brother.
That's right.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
It's really cool to see the 2 years of work paying off here with something very special and so meaningful, not only to my dad, but to Joe. As I mentioned in one of the other videos with the 32 Progress, Joe has a business called Joe's Paint and Body in Ocoee that's been there for 42 years, and he is still working every single day, hard as fuck, but would still find time every week to spend hours on this 32 with my dad. The two of them just back in the saddle again, back in the mega mix, because it is something that meant so much to them both. And they were both very excited by it. So I'm really happy, and they really were excited to show all of you that it's complete and how it looks. I don't have a ton of videos of it running, but I think it's going to be getting quite a workout here in the hands of my dad here. He is so happy to have this 32 back. I think it's just super cool, and I just wanted to share all of this with you now that the project is complete and they're on to the next one. So yeah, anyway, that's really about it. See ya. Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't created in a lab. I am not the product of science. I am the product of nature. I was created in a sack, much like many of you watching this. And over the years, I've introduced you to my father, the person responsible for me being alive. God bless. And I wanted to give you a little update on my dad because recently the two of us have embarked on a new journey here. It's one of my father's dreams. It's something he's talked about for as long as I can remember, when I was still just an infant, soiling my diapers and huffing glue, when I didn't even have the ability to process cringe and couldn't even play video games because my stupid little cringe-ass baby fingers couldn't grab a controller. From the time I was born, basically, my father bestowed upon me an overarching quest, like something out of an MMO, like a long-term quest. And now, the two of us are finally going to try and complete it. My father's dream, that he's had for so many decades now, is to build a 32 Ford. That's a car, for those of you that don't know vehicles, which is typically me, but I'm very familiar with this car because my father's talked about it so much for so long. It's a car that holds extreme sentimental value to him for two big reasons. One, it's part of his favorite movie, American Graffiti. And two, he and his father actually built a 32 Ford back in the 70s because of American Graffiti. And I'll let him tell the story of what the 32 Ford and the building of it means to him, also what happened to it, and then I want to tell you what we're doing.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. So, Charlie wanted me to do this video. We got a new project started with Senior Moist Critical here. So...
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? How stupid is that? So, way back when in the 70s, when I was a teenager, the movie American Graffiti came out. I think it was 1973. Okay, so we went and saw American Graffiti in 1973. All of us who were car guys growing up, as teenagers, you know, we loved that yellow 32 Ford, as most of America did. It was one of those movies that it was a low-budget movie, never expected to do anything, became a cult, kind of like Napoleon Dynamite, I guess, you know. So I set out on a quest to find a 1932 Ford Coupe. And I was looking, at that time you looked through the newspaper and looked at the classified ads, and I found one and I went and bought it for like $300. So I brought it home and to my mom and dad's house, and this is what it looked like it was a piece of crap. Okay. So my dad said, what the hell are you going to do with that? And I said, we're going to build this yellow 32 Ford Coupe. So we were not car builders at that time. We just decided that we were going to do it. So I'd go to the junkyard, I'd get parts, we'd make them work, we'd fabricate, we'd do all this stuff. There's your grandfather with the chassis and everything. There's the chassis when we put the motor in it. There's the A-frame we built to put the motor in it. You know, this was way before the internet. This is the chassis with the motor in it, body. This is the first time I drove it. There's me when I was like a teenager. We built it from pictures. This is the car when I was at a car show in mid-70s. So I was in quite a few car shows around Florida. What happened was, of course, I was a young teenager with no money, right? Mowing yards to try to buy anything I could buy, right? With making money. And a guy came up to me at the car show and wanted my home phone number. So, of course, back then, you didn't think nothing of it. You just gave it to him. Oh, yeah, here's my phone number. Well, can I call you? Well, yeah, you can call me. So a few days later, this guy calls me, and he wants to come look at the car at my house. He says, is it for sale? At my parents' house. And I said, no, it's not for sale. So this guy comes. He's a fireman, and he's got $5,000 cash.
Oh, but he said it was $7,000.
Well, $7,000 cash. I think it was 5 or 7. I can't remember. I think it was 6. No, he had $7,000 cash. That's what it was. So all of a sudden, he whips out this stack of $100 bills, and I'm like, are you serious? That's the most money I've ever seen in my life. And he says, I want to buy your car. And I said, you just bought it. So he pays me the $7,000. He takes the car and he leaves. Now, my mom and dad are gone shopping, doing something. And they come home, and my dad's like, where's the 32 Ford? And I said, walk in the kitchen and look on the table. And I had taken the $7,000 cash and spread it out all over our kitchen table.
Yeah, you did the money spread.
And they walked in and saw it and said, holy shit. I don't think they'd ever seen that much money either. So that's what happened to the 32 Ford. And of course, it was gone. I recently found another 32 Ford all-steel coupe in Georgia and went and bought it. And we're going to build the American Graffiti coupe once again. It's a bucket list thing, but that's my project for this year.
Fuck yeah.
And that's it.
And it's going to look great.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll see ya.
Beautiful story. Just in time for the holiday season, too. So that's the lore breakdown of the 32 Ford and its importance to my father. Thus, its importance to me. I've always encouraged my dad to really try and find, a way of working on a 32 Ford again, because I know how much it means to him. And he's just never really been able to find it. It's not exactly an easy thing to come across, especially like an authentic 32 Ford. And also he doesn't have a facility to build cars in or anything anymore. He'd have to do it out of his garage. So it's just been really difficult. But he found just a unicorn with this 32 Ford, which I'm going to show you videos of. And he said, fuck it, we'll do it live. He pulled the trigger on it, got the 32, and contacted a friend of his named Joe, who does have a facility to work on cars. He has a place called Joe's Paint and Body. And he said, hey, listen here, brother, you can come work on the car here as long as I get to help as well. So the two spit on their hands, shook on it, and now he's got a place to work on the car. He's also got someone to help him, and I will also be pitching in when appropriate. I don't want to ruin the build or anything, but I know for my dad, him building the 32 Ford with his dad was really special to him. So I want to make sure that I can do the same for him on this 32.
All right, hey everybody, here I am at the world famous Joe's Paint and Body, Ocoee, Florida. This is Joe. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
So here's the project that we're taking on, this 32 5-window coupe, and it's going to be a yellow American Graffiti 32 Ford. So the car is 100% real steel body. It's uncut, never been touched. Car's in fantastic shape. we're gonna really do a number on this thing. So, all right, so we're just standing here, Joe and I, trying to decide how we're gonna approach this project and what we've decided. Joe, why don't you tell them what you just told me about this car?
Well, somebody's cut the front frame horns off. They're supposed to be hanging out. So I say we find those and put it on, and we got to put the spread bar in it. And then we got a 4-deuce setup carburetor and intake's going to go on it. We are going to paint the car yellow. We're going to do a frame off on it. We're going to change the headers. So we're going to take off. It's got a Melodon racing oil pan that don't belong there. We're going to take that off and put a regular 327 pan. The motor is a 66 327, 275 horse, and originally it was a 4-barrel motor with a power glide transmission is what it coded out as. They got a turbo 350 transmission in it with a 3-speed manual valve body. We're not so sure if we like that.
Joe's speech about the engine there felt like something out of the first Fast and Furious movie. I half expected him to talk about granny shifting, not double clutching like you should, nearly blew the welds off the intake. Like, he is clearly a savant. They were going over all of the alterations they're going to make as well as what they're going to keep. The big thing is they don't want to chop on the body because it would be quite sinful to do that. The car's like 90 fucking years old, and that would be a bit of a waste. So basically, they've gone over a game plan on how they want to approach this build.
We've built a dozen cars together or more. So in the past, and so we're back together again, and we're going to build this one. This is going to be next year's project, and we'll get her done.
Yep, and we'll keep making these videos and sending them in and putting them in the can, and then we'll just show you the progress as we're going. Thanks.
Such an unbelievably wholesome sign-off from my dad right there. It almost seems like it was a hostage situation with the way he, like, ended the video. Just like a wide-eyed 1,000-yard stare. Thanks. Like he was being held at gunpoint for it. I promise you I'm not forcing them to film or document it. It's my dad thought it would be fun to do that together with me and Joe because this is such a meaningful project to him. Plus, a lot of people always ask what my dad's up to because he lives a very interesting life. So I thought it'd be fun to also do this and film it with them so that way I could give you updates on it. I think it's a really fun project. I am always excited when my dad takes on something big like this. I haven't seen him build a car in probably close to 15 years now. He just hasn't had the time nor the facility to do it, so it's going to be really cool to see him dust the cobwebs off, shake it off, you know, lubricate the gears again, and get out there and make cars, which is something he's always loved to do. So I just wanted to share this with all of you. I thought maybe some of you would think it was cool, especially those of you that like seeing the updates to my dad's wacky adventures. And I'll give you a little bonus Easter egg here. I talk about this on stream, but my dad also got really big into building models. So he is huge into making miniatures now. So I'll just show you like some of the collection of things he's made. He makes pretty much all of them from scratch, literally eyeballing it, and it's so fucking cool.
Look.
Oh yeah. The dueling top fuel dragsters, eh?
Built from scratch.
Built from pictures, right?
Built from pictures, yeah.
No directions, that's for pussies. You build based on Google Images. Like a real man. During a recent stream, I made the mistake of saying I don't know how to drive a stick shift, and I was flooded with messages from the chat questioning my manhood and just general disgust at me as a human being. If you had the stream turned on but the video wasn't loading and all you could see was chat, you'd think that the chat just witnessed a fucking murder. It was absolutely wild. It was intense. And then I doubled down on my lack of car knowledge by revealing that I just don't know a single fucking thing about automobiles. I can tell a golf cart apart from a pickup truck. That's about the extent of my car knowledge. It's just not something I'm super interested in, but since the chat was saying I was too stupid to know how to drive a stick shift, I did what I always do. I put my dirty asshole in their face, so I learned how to drive a stick shift. And who better to teach me than my father? My dad is the grand master of anything involving cars. My dad built a fucking 32 Ford with his eyes closed using only a handsaw, some WD-40 and 15 toothpicks, and that car won street races. My dad has always been a huge car guy. He's like a real-life Dominic Toretto from Fast and Furious. He's been building cars since he was like 16 years old. I just never had much of an interest in cars, which has probably always been disappointing to him. But when I told him yesterday that I want him to teach me how to drive a stick shift, his fucking eyes lit up. There's like little stars in them, like something out of a cartoon. He was elated. I'm surprised he didn't have like a speech prepared or something, like some kind of monologue that he just whipped out of his back pocket like, I've been waiting for this day, son. The day you become a man. So I began looking for rental stick shift cars, which is a really hard thing to find these days because it seems no one gives a fuck about stick shifts anymore, because when I was asking for rentals that had stick, they were treating me like I was a crazy person that just escaped Arkham Asylum. Stick what? Fucking hang up on me thinking it's a prank call. And then I finally found one place that had a Mustang stick shift, so we went out to the place and we took a little spin as my father gave me his lesson.
All right, first gear, right?
Right.
All right, let the clutch out. First. Second.
Yeah, right.
Third. Fourth.
It's like a fucking video game cheat code.
Third. Second. And you're up.
That's the whole lesson.
That's the whole lesson, bud.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out.
What a professor, alright. Now I want to explain why the video is going to be so bumpy. It's because I didn't want to learn how to drive a stick shift on the highway, where there's like fucking high stakes where I could kill my whole family trying to learn this shit. Like, that's pretty intense. That's some extreme learning. So instead we went to this little lot where we got the stick shift, which was basically just like a lot of broken glass and shattered rocks. It was like driving over landmines, but it was a lot safer than doing it on actual populated roads. Okay, hold on, I gotta bring my seat up a little bit. I'm not 6'5". I need like a little booster chair here. Okay. Now how hard do I push it in? Because I don't want to like fucking
Push
break
it into the floor. You're not gonna break it.
Jesus. Oh god, that goes the. Okay, hold on. I need a little more.
You gotta push it with your left foot, not your right foot. Your right foot's for the freaking brake.
So I need to use both feet here?
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, so push it in. Put it in neutral.
Is it in neutral?
Well, you tell me.
All right. I think I'm ready. So first.
You think you're ready? I don't think I'm ready.
All right.
All right, so see, here's the problem. You gotta let it out really slow, because you already killed the motor.
I felt
All right,
that.
so push the clutch in and start it up again. All right, now
she's purring.
All right, now let it out really slow.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah. There.
Push.
There. Oh. She was chugging along there for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, but you got to give it a little bit of gas, or else. Push it in.
I was giving her all she could handle and more.
All right, go ahead. Are you for push the clutch in? Jesus Christ. You're not even in first gear, you're in fourth gear.
Well, that's because I was ready
push
to
the clutch in and start it.
throttle.
Start it.
Okay.
You ain't going full throttle, not with my ass in here.
All right, first gear.
First gear, let it out slow.
Button up.
Get us moving.
We got a B here, a little passenger. Okay.
All right, now.
Oh yeah, baby.
Hold on. Go ahead. All right.
So when am I shifting?
You're gonna shift it. Push clutch in and shift a second.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, you got this down pat.
Well, I've already mastered it. I'm gonna start hitting the fucking drift around the corner here.
Oh yeah, shit, you got this. All right, now go and then go left. Now shift it to third. Oh shit, yeah. All right, now
pretty easy, yeah.
now downshift it to second.
You're using big words, but I followed along, I think.
Oh yeah, you got this figured out. Shit, you learned that quick, dude.
That was overhyped. I thought it was supposed to be like really complicated.
All right, shift it to third. You're in fourth.
This is fourth.
Push clutch in.
All right. I'm going back to first.
Go back to first.
Hold on, I've killed this here. Hold on.
All right, so when you come to a stop, you got to push the clutch in to keep the motor running.
So, okay.
All right, go straight.
Oh, there it is.
Third.
I'm getting a special bond between man and machine. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm going straight so I can focus.
You're in neutral. Why are you trying to put it in goddamn fifth gear? Put it in second.
Hold on. There we go.
All right, now shift it to
I had
third.
to find her sweet spot. All right.
It ain't no fun driving in this lot. It's freaking rough as shit. What gear you? Quit revving it up. Jesus Christ.
Well, I feel safe. Hold on. I feel safe in second gear.
Well, you can't drive down the highway in second gear.
Well, you'd be surprised.
All right, shift to third.
Hold on. I gotta work up the confidence again. Let me. Easy.
Let's see the hand movement. Huh? That's good. You killed it.
It's okay.
All right.
It's just
Try it again.
we're getting warmed up. Hands got a little cold there.
All right, let her go. First gear.
Easy.
All right, let's watch this masterful driving skill. Second.
Oh, that was smooth. What a transition. Oh yeah, baby. Vin Diesel will be very proud. I'm part of the family now. Did I hear you say third?
Third.
Bang.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Third gear.
That's so easy. Oh my God, I'm becoming a real man now. This is where men are made. I swear to God, I will get out of this car and be like 5 inches taller. Easily. What the fuck did you just say? Fourth gear?
Fourth.
You're insane. Woo! What did I hear? Did I hear a downshift to third?
Downshift.
Oh.
Downshift to second.
Oh God, now we're getting crazy.
Look at that. Look at that.
Back to third. All right, if you say so.
And you missed it.
Hold on.
Hell of a job. You missed it.
There.
Put her in there, bud.
There it is.
All right, there it is.
We found her.
All right, stop the car. Let's see if you can stop it without killing it.
Clutch, brake.
Clutch, brake, and
Easy.
victory.
That's easy. Yeah, driving stick shift was easier than I could have possibly ever imagined. I think that is one of the most overhyped activities there is. Now that I've become the avatar master of all 4 gears here, I can say with a high degree of certainty that driving a stick shift is fun, but if you use a stick shift as your primary transportation automobile, you've made a mistake. It is a headache if you're going to use this for your daily commute all the time, going from point A to point B, having to shift gears and shit. That's just a nuisance. That becomes tedious. But on a weekend drive, if you just want to have a little fun with a stick shift, I can totally understand that because it is enjoyable, it feels nice, but I would never want to make this like my primary form of transportation using a stick shift. It just becomes a headache. And especially when it's just some daily tedious chore driving from point A to point B, why would you want to make it take more effort than it needs to? You know what I mean? But I could totally see the appeal of stick shifts as long as it's only for like some weekend warrior type shit where you're just having some fun. But yeah, it was a lot easier than I thought, so I think stick shifting is a little overhyped, but it was still worth. A couple years ago, I made a video showing you all my dad's iRacing setup that he made for himself and his journey to become the finest iRacing competitor this world has ever seen. And I'm often asked what he's up to now. Is he still racing? Gaming in general? What's the deal? Is Papa Charles still out on the Sigma Male grind set? And I'm happy to report that he is. I'm going to take you on a tour of my dad's latest in gaming, and this is going to kind of be like the 100 Thieves compound walkthrough, because what my dad's built is nothing shy of beautiful. He's completely redone his racing room, and it almost looks like a museum. It's filled with things that you'd probably see on an episode of American Pickers from the History Channel, but all of it has meaning, and I think it all comes together and looks great. I love the old slot machines and old pinball machines, and the jukebox ties everything together. Walking into this man cave is like walking into a greaser's hangout spot. His actual racing simulator setup is about the same as it was, only with a couple of minor tweaks and upgrades, but overall largely the same. Now, of course, this isn't the only thing my dad's been cooking up recently. He's like Jimmy Neutron with inventing shit, and he's always coming up with new wacky ideas, but in particular, he's been focused more on gaming recently in general. But before I show you his like gaming setup, I want to talk about his iRacing career, because it's been a couple years now since he became like an active athlete out there on the track, and he's been hitting him with that fucking shake and bake. So he hasn't been racing for rank too much these days. He mainly just races with like a group of friends that they all have fun racing with, and he'll sometimes hop into other lobbies as well. But he saves most of his wins, and he has over like 200 of them now, which is pretty impressive. He's a fiend out there, like the boogeyman. He has a strategy that he always employs where he just kind of hangs back for most of the race to like the last 3 laps. And his logic behind it is he's pretty sure other people are going to crash in front of him, so he just waits it out, and then towards the end, just fucking books it and just slaps them around. And the strategy clearly does seem to be effective. But he's not just iRacing now. Like I said, he wanted to branch out into other forms of gaming, so he's been getting into things like World of Warships and all of that. So he's set up his own gaming headquarters, a battle station that brings a tear to my eye. It's so wonderful. Now, what if your personal battle station is getting a little old and stinky, PC's a little grimy, not as great as it used to be, and it's time for an upgrade? Well, why not go to Starforge Systems and get a Starforge PC? I'd personally recommend the Horizon 2 PC and the Horizon 2 Pro. Just absolutely amazing systems and some of the best price to performance around. Now, if you watch my streams, you'll know that Starforge Systems is a company that I'm personally involved in as one of the owners, as well as OTK, and I want to squash this right now. The logo is not cock and balls. I know Linus Tech Tips speculated that it was a penis rocket, but that's just a happy little accident. It only appears to be a penis rocket under certain lighting. But anyway, I do honestly recommend Starforge Systems to anyone that needs a PC upgrade and doesn't want to build it themselves. It's what we all use at the warehouse. They're absolutely amazing. And right now we're releasing the Voyager Creator Pro, which features the newly released NVIDIA 4080. The supply is a bit limited, so absolutely hurry up if you're interested. But if it's sold out, you can select Notify Me when available, so you can be notified the second that it gets restocked. And the restocks do happen often. How many kills do you have so far?
I don't know, a lot. Sometimes I just stalk them until I blow them up. Aha.
Was that you or a teammate that got him?
I think it was him.
Yeah. So how many weapons do you have?
Just these guns. I haven't even got any more weapons yet.
Oh, I see, okay.
I'm just too into blowing them up.
Man, that guy sucks.
A lot of them suck.
Do they even fight back?
Well, they can't aim. That's the problem. Like, most of them can't shoot.
Is that even like a battleship? It seems more like a civilian transport vehicle.
It's a cruiser.
Okay.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Aha.
Yeah, I haven't even seen anyone shoot at you yet. Are you sure you're even in like a battle? You're just killing like fishermen or something. They're not even fighting.
No, this is a battle. Of course they're shooting. See, sometimes they'll stop and they want you to go blowing by them so they can get you, but I always stop with them and then just shoot it out. Ah, got his ass.
Cruiser destroyed.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to run out.
They are.
576 to 56.
That's all me, brother.
I was blown away. I watched like 3 matches from my dad. He was dropping like 6 or 7 kills a game, which for that game seems pretty high. But I also got a little suspicious. Was he actually playing against human beings, like sentient organisms with a pulse? Because my god, they were shit. And my dad is good, not to take anything away from them, but half the time they're just crashing into each other, like crashing into the island. So it got me thinking, is the World of Warships community like at that level just really bad? Or are there also bots in there? And it turns out, and my dad confirmed, there are bots as well as real players that populate these matches. But according to the community, the bots are actually better than most of the players. So the people my dad was going wild on, just popping off on, weren't bots. They were people. The astute observers among you may have noticed that he also has a flight stick as well as some kind of throttle booster device that seems like something out of Back to the Future to fucking travel through time, which are gamer accessories he uses for other games, specifically War Thunder. Now, his setup's been coming along nicely. He's only recently been getting into these other games. I imagine a month from now he'll have a setup that looks like he's gonna pilot a fucking mech. It's alright though, it just takes practice.
Yeah, but these guys are good. I'm good at this. I haven't done it enough. That's the problem. Okay.
Alright, give him hell.
And here's my pitching, y'all.
Looks good. Can you do any cool acrobatics? Oh yeah, he's fucked. You got him. No! Yeah, you got him right where you want him now.
Guns are jammed. Ram his ass.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. There you go. You got a hit.
Shit. That's so freaking hard.
No.
Almost stalled it.
Oh shit.
It's hard.
No.
See? I think that's the longest I've listened.
I thought it was a valiant effort here. My dad went out there and gave it his best. Unfortunately, the player base for War Thunder does seem a little more experienced than he is, but he's learning, and I have no doubt he'll be top of the food chain pretty soon. As you can see, my dad's been mainly focused on like simulator-style games, but he says he's open to try pretty much everything. So I've been trying to come up with games I think he might enjoy. I also even tinkered around with the idea of showing him RuneScape if I wanted to absolutely ruin all of his free time, but I thought that'd just be a little too evil for right now. I'll probably ease him into some good starter games. I legitimately do think he'd enjoy Doom, so I'm going to try and get him on that Doom hype train, get him experiencing some wild FPS action. He just strikes me as more of an action-oriented gamer, so those are the games I've been mainly looking at. But anyway, I just wanted to share this little update since a lot of people keep asking, does my dad still continue to game? The answer is a resounding yes, and he is only getting more and more into gaming as a hobby. So yeah, that's about it. See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you a massive treat today. My father has finally granted me permission to film his top secret hobby. Now that may not sound too impressive to you, but you don't understand the magnitude, the gravity of this. This would be as if the government all of a sudden said, you know what, you guys can come take a peek in Area 51. This is huge. So my father has a hobby that he's recently been indulging in, and he's absolutely mastered his craft. Everything you're about to see, he has built with his own two hands. His blood, his sweat, his tears, his testosterone has been poured into this passion project. It's incredible. It makes Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet look like a simple fucking Lego set to be put together. It puts it to shame. Now, on the surface, his hobby may seem childish. However, he's taken it to a level that makes it nothing shy of art, ethereal art. If aliens invaded our planet and they had hostile intentions, if they stumbled across my father's creation, they would immediately turn around and say, you know what, this planet does deserve to be left alone and saved. It's just that beautiful. It is with great pleasure, nay, it is an honor to be able to show you my father's top secret, sacred dojo. Alright, well, take us on a tour of your holy grounds here, your sanctuary. Talk about your design process like you were bragging about earlier.
It's a fucking slot car track. What's so fucking crazy about that?
Just, it's quite the hobbying.
Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, there's all my cars.
It's, yeah.
So you want me to, like, get one? Or two?
What would the Slot Car Enthusiast Society expect you to do for, like, a showcasing video?
I'll put on the Superbird and then an old jalopy stock car. How about that?
Alright.
That's like the coolest shit. I mean, that's like a 1970 Plymouth Superbird, old jalopy like they used to run on the dirt tracks. Like years ago in the 40s and 50s.
You gonna dual wield them out here?
So it hauls ass, as you can see. And it's freaking fast. I built that car from scratch.
So what are your future plans then? Go ahead and enlighten us. Do you want like a working submarine perhaps? Like a Navy battleship bay? Like what's coming next for the track?
Now here's the interesting thing. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I can build whatever the hell I want to build.
You're a man.
Okay.
I can build as many toys as I want.
If anybody knows it, Charlie, you know it. Okay? You want me to build a freaking car? I'll build a car. I'll build whatever the fuck you want me to build.
Move over, Legos. There's a new master builder.
This bitch has got headlights on it. tail lights. Whoa!
You didn't make that one though.
You just killed all the people in the grandstands. Right?
Walk us through how you design these over here. Because
What?
you made all the paper shit.
Yeah, I made everything.
Most people would like to know how, the process.
There ain't no process to just dream up shit and build it. My question is this. Who the fuck's got one of these in their upstairs?
Anyone that played with slot cars is probably 6 feet under for the last 40 years.
They don't have one of these, motherfucker. I dare anybody to outrun me, including you, Charlie, on my track. You can't.
Tell all the slot car enthusiasts that haven't crumbled to dust. It's an open challenge, I guess.
And here's the deal. You held the track record at 6.0 from my timer right there.
That's right.
But I beat you, bitch. It's 5.8.
5.8 seconds, and science said it couldn't be done. They said slot cars couldn't be pushed to that level. And yet the mad scientist of slot carring, Charles Sr., has pulled it off on a homemade homebrew course. Is there anything else that you want to put on the course, or is this probably going to be about its limits?
Hell, I don't quit. I'll build something else. When I get maxed out up here, we'll build a third level and we'll just build more freaking track. How about that?
You buy a house just for slot cars, yeah. It's fucking cool, Dad.
All right, bro. Slot Car Central.
Originally a week or so ago when my dad and I broke the record for the world's fastest gaming chair, it was originally intended to be a chair to replace my old ratty one that was literally falling apart and probably giving me a disease. But the problem is, the chair was gas powered, so I can't just have a gas powered chair as my primary chair in my room, because I'd just be constantly huffing the gas fumes until I'm stupid enough to think the earth is flat, vaccines cause autism, and that ear rape loud meme videos are good comedy. So I needed to come up with an alternate solution. Thus, an electric powered chair was the correct idea. However, after finally completing the motherfucker, I realized it's too high up. This really cheap throne here is not comfortable at all. It's like sitting on broken glass in my asshole. And the problem is the desk is too low compared to the chair's height. So instead, I'm just, like, anytime I want to get close to my laptop or anything here on my desk, my knees are just rubbing against the glass, and it doesn't feel very nice. Anyway, let me show you how my dad and I put this bitch together. I'll show you the secrets in engineering.
Well,
This is internet superstar sensation Papa Charles. What are we making today, Dad?
can't tell you.
Wow.
Big secret.
Well, very wise words.
Well, obviously it involves a chair. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, kind of our, I don't know. The last one involved a chair, so I guess this one involves a chair, but...
Well, I'll spoil the surprise for you. By the time this footage is shown, I will have already scooted in on the chair. So you can reveal the Area 51 secrets here.
Yeah, but nobody knows how this thing is going to work, so including me. We got to figure it out as we go.
Alright, we'll have to defy science and build it.
Yeah. I can't give away my secrets.
Well, it's too late. I've already started recording this.
Well, I can't give away my secrets on how I'm going to do this. No, but this is top secret stuff. I can't just be telling all my engineering secrets and stuff that I do. You know, I mean, when I do stuff, I just have to think about it as I go. You know, so that's kind of the deal. But I got a plan worked out. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be good.
You don't want to reveal your creative process?
No, hell no. I can't be telling people my thought process. That's shit you just gotta know, you know. So
I'm sorry.
we'll see the finished product here in a little bit.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess we're not giving away the Krabby Patty secret formula.
No, we can't. We can't give it away.
All right, punch it.
Oh, fuck. What's with this thing?
It's just you gotta get used to the technique. You gotta put both feet on at the same time.
Nothing's bolted down yet. I'm
It
gonna
doesn't.
bust my ass.
It'll be fine. Let me show you how a real pilot does it.
Oh, hell, there you go. Now back up.
Well, let's not get too wild here. See? Smooth. It's easy.
Yeah, now that I fixed it.
Yeah, now that you've bug tested it. The purple throne chair was bundled with a little Halloween costume for a king cosplay that my dad wanted to wear because he thought it was symbolic for the work he put into the project. So this is him putting that uniform on and taking it for its first trip.
Taking the maiden voyage.
The royal first flight. Watch it.
Carry on, peasants.
Jesus. You look like a NPC giving a side quest in a video game.
What's that?
Punch it. My dad doesn't really like to be photographed or videoed or anything, so getting a photo or video of him is like getting a photo or video of Sasquatch. It's fucking rare, and sometimes people just don't believe it. But the last time I showed you my father, I was showing you his slot car track, his top secret experiment in the upstairs of his house, and you guys loved him and his track. So I thought, you know what? Let's team up with my dad again and build something else equally as incredible. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to take the Lightning McQueen toy car that I've used in videos before, such as when I showed off Tetra when we first got her as a puppy. No, this video is not in slow motion. This was the old top speed of the Lightning McQueen mobile. Also, the one I just released with Kata and Tetra, and I thought, let's take this Lightning McQueen car, turn it from a toy into a street-legal vehicle. Or if we can't ever really get it street-legal, at least fast enough to compete in like some Twisted Metal games or something, outfit it with like machine guns on the side, and like a fucking pie thrower, Spy Kids 3D style. I just wanted to turn this Lightning McQueen into a fucking speed demon, and my dad thought it was a fun idea, so he agreed to be on camera, showing the process of us turning this car into something fucking unholy.
What do you want me to...
Well, explain the process here. So we're turning Lightning McQueen into a really fucking fast car, so how are we doing it?
Well, we're replacing a 6-volt battery with a 12-volt battery to start. See how fast it is. And then we'll hook two 12-volt batteries together and put 24 volts to it, and it'll probably burn it up. You'll probably crash and burn in flames, but we're gonna see what happens. So
if it does work according to Dr. Frankenstein's mad plan here, how fast will it go?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Well, if you had to
putting-
guess.
Maybe 15, I don't know.
No, well, that's pretty fucking pathetic.
Well, what did you expect? We're gonna do fucking 90 miles an hour? We ain't doing that.
Right.
I don't know what's gonna happen here, but we're fixing to find out, buddy.
Alright, so we've just performed surgery on Lightning McQueen, the first 12 volts in.
We got power.
That's a significant improvement from the other sluggish speed.
Okay. That's twice as fast as it was before.
That's a lot faster than it was, but I want my hair blowing back and eyes rolling into my skull. Oh yeah, listen to that. Listen to that raw power.
Whoa! I think we just blew the bitch up.
No, did you?
No, it's still got power. Turn that thing off. All right, here we go.
Thank God Lightning McQueen survived. Thought I just lost both my car and my
I
father.
don't know what the hell that was, but you're gonna put your ass in this seat. And you're gonna frickin'
I hope I don't.
holy shit!
I hope I don't get electrocuted.
All right,
All
you
right.
ready for a test run?
Rev her up.
If it,
Let's see those wheels
hey, it's
spin.
smoking. Whoa!
Oh yeah.
Holy
Now
crap!
that's power.
Whatever that is. There's the part that it blew off. I don't know what the heck that is. That's
Probably some safety regulations.
That's a piece of Lightning McQueen that exploded.
It's in
Here,
intestines.
we'll just put it back in the car. All right, here we go. Okay,
You on?
turn her on.
This is fucking terrifying. I hope. Is it gonna explode?
I don't know. If it does, just bail out. Holy crap.
So where's the smoke coming from? If you had to guess.
Fucking burning up wires is where the smoke's coming from. Jesus Christ. We put 24 volts to a 6-volt system. No wonder it made it down the driveway and back. I say you get in and run the bitch till it explodes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Run number 2. Go, go, go.
That's fucking hauling now, doing Lightning McQueen proud, about to travel through time with that. Like a DeLorean.
God, it stinks.
Yeah!
Look at that rig.
Looking good.
Hey, it lived for 2 runs.
I don't think it would make it. Either it would die on the third or I would die on the third.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun, yeah. Now I'll have to put a new system in there to get ready for a gas-powered system.
Yeah, the next thing we'll do is we'll put a 5-horse Briggs & Stratton on it.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that means. I only know toy car volt batteries. I've had this chair since I was a teenager. It's approaching 10 years old, and it's actually held together by socks with pillow feathers stuffed underneath them for cushions because the cushions rotted away about 5 or 6 years ago. This chair is a fucking time bomb of filth, and it feels like shit. It feels like I have 2 cactuses constantly on both my ass cheeks. Oftentimes I'll stand up and my ass cheeks are cramped, mainly because the chair is uncomfortable, and I figured it was time to upgrade. And I'm an elite gamer, as most of you know, a gamer barbarian, assassin, guru, so I decided to get a gaming chair, but I didn't want any gaming chair. I'm not all too familiar with gaming chairs in general, and I knew PewDiePie had one, and I trust Felix, so I got his gaming chair. And I thought to myself, well, that's kind of boring, just a chair. Why not take that shit to the next level? So I recruited the East Coast top engineer, my father, and my dad and I built a historic machine. A fucking weaponized gaming chair on wheels. It's like a goddamn twisted metal contraption gizmo. It looks like a Mad Max style dinghy. Like a dinghy that would be used in a Mad Max universe. It's fucking awesome. And I'm going to show you the process of how we built it and how fast it goes. This bitch pumps up to 40 miles an hour. This shit hauls. This is a world first, baby. Alright, so what are we doing today, Dad?
Well, we gotta put this chair together first, which I think you're gonna do.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then we're gonna try to mount this chair on this hot rod. And
Yeah, you very specifically wanted me to record you bringing a toolbox.
so I had to go get a Phillips screwdriver. This is your toolbox. Really? This is your toolbox?
So you wanted me to record you insulting me the toolbox you gave me.
Why don't you have like a real toolbox with
You
drawers?
gave me that
That's
toolbox.
because I know you won't do nothing. This is pretty nice.
Yep, chair's all done. Now we just have to take the crazy cooler off and then mount the chair to this. Which shouldn't be too hard. How do you like the gaming throne?
Go ahead, I'll just watch you do it. It's fine. All right, here she comes.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Cooler's off.
That's how we do it. bare naked
Let's
frame.
just look at something here. Oh yeah.
That fits beautifully, like it was made for it.
Oh yeah. Well, the only problem is your feet are gonna hang out the front with no place to put them.
Nah, I'm 5'6". My feet probably won't even come near the end of the cushion.
Now we could build something out here, a bar to put your feet on. That might be kind of cool.
Outfit it with a nitrous oxide booster and shit. Yeah, I see what you're getting at. All right, what's the sit rep? What problem have we just experienced?
Your crazy idea to do this in the first place. That's the freaking problem. So what the situation is we got it stripped apart. The chair's too big this way and hits the tires, so we got to get the chair up off of the tires, and then we're going to take the foot pegs that originally were here to put your feet on with the cooler, and we're going to mount them out here, so you can rest your feet on here so when you steer. But the chair's got to get up off of the tires, so we're going to have to build a bracket here to raise the chair up.
Now, what the fuck is a bracket? I obviously know, being the son of
See
a...
this black thing?
Yeah.
That's a fucking bracket.
Well, I knew that. It's for the people at home that may not.
The people at home know, believe me. Are you serious?
You are way out of touch with the internet.
Oh my God. All right, well, we just gonna have to do some engineering here. That's the whole deal.
Our specialty.
You know, our specialty, right?
So we've encountered a new boss. The most caveman. It's such a caveman approach. The bolts don't line up. Hit it with the hammers.
Go ahead, hit it.
You know, I gotta be honest. I don't think hitting it with the hammer is doing anything.
Yeah, it is. Hit it. You gotta pull it while you're hitting it. It ain't doing no good just hitting it.
Fuck!
Come on, hit it with the hammer. So something flew up and hit me in the nose.
We fucking bleed for this craft.
I think it was your fucked up hammer.
No, it definitely wasn't. My hammering was precise, like a surgeon.
It's really funny because I hammered the first one, nothing happened, and all of a sudden I stick my head down here and I'm bleeding in the nose. So,
Yeah.
all right.
It's all worth it. All right, hold on. Can you go over the whole situation again? It's been a little while. You've come back from the ER after a huge injury sustained about an hour ago. Where are we at in the build?
Well, I had to saw some 4x4s to mount the seat. I broke my saw blade, so I had to saw the. I won't say it.
Say what?
Bitches by hand.
Oh no! You didn't just say that.
Suck on this.
Yeah,
Hold on,
baby.
hold on.
Oh fuck yeah! You feel like a gamer?
Low rider.
That block of wood shit worked real well.
Faster.
Hold it. What do you mean hold it? Are you sabotaging me? Making me look like a fucking idiot?
There you go.
Oh, and I got the table right.
has like a James Bond ejector seat in it. Parachute too.
It's so cool.
It is so fucking
It
cool.
looks goofy, but it's actually super comfortable.
Yeah. Here he comes with a kickflip. It's been a little while since my father created something new with his bare, meaty, manly paws, and I'm happy to say he's gone back into the secret laboratory like Dexter and has come up with something beautiful. He's like Q from James Bond, just a fucking entire garage full of gadgets and toys, and I'm really excited to share the newest one with you. It is a 1911 Harley Davidson motorcycle that he built with no instructions, just absolutely freestyled that shit. He played that on hard mode, expert mode, no build path or anything, and he put it together and it is magnificent. Here's a little sneak peek of my dad's workshop right here. No elves at this Santa's factory, just my dad making some old cars and now an old bike. A motorcycle, rather, but it's kind of just like a normal bike with gas.
It's flowing.
So what does the number 25 represent? Is that special?
My corporation, baby. It's our old race car, don't you know that?
That's cute.
Huh?
So walk us through it. What was the process?
Okay, so what we did is we ordered a 1911 Harley Davidson board track racer replica kit. Comes in a big box with thousands of parts, no instructions.
Yeah.
So you're on your own putting this thing together. There's nothing out there to tell you how. The people, you can only contact them on the internet. So it's been quite a project, but I don't know, we're gonna find out if it's gonna run or not.
I'm excited.
Been working on this about a month, so let's see what happens, what do?
Yeah, get on there.
All right.
You just gonna take off?
Well, you gotta pedal it and then you gotta pop the clutch and see if the engine will start. So
That's good technique.
rolls. And turn over.
Hey, tramp.
Oh, tramp's out. All right, ready? Here we go.
You're making me concerned you're gonna kill yourself out here.
Come back that way.
It's
Yeah, I'm pressing the whole run.
yeah, the world's slowest bicycle.
All right, I gotta check some stuff.
It's a gas-powered wet fart of a bicycle. What went wrong on the maiden voyage?
I don't know, I'm not getting no spark. So I'm gonna try it one more time, and then if that doesn't work, we gotta go back to the drawing board.
Sounds like a lawnmower dying. Do you think that's maybe as fast as they could get it in 1911?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably
it's-
so.
Maybe it's running as intended.
No, it's not running at all.
I heard something in there. It sounded like, I don't know, a garbage disposal in a sink.
Just the engine turning over, it's not sparking. We gotta take it apart.
you, have
All
to,
right, stay tuned for part 2.
you have to redo it.
All right, I'll find out why it's not firing. I'm gonna have to watch the internet. There's a video on the internet of somebody having one of these and wiring it up, and I used what he did.
Ah, you plagiarized. What are you smelling it for?
I'm getting gas.
See, so how much of that engine block did you build?
The whole upper end.
How confident are you in your fix?
We got spark, we know that. All we need is gas and it'll run.
All right, pump it. She sounds beautiful.
Oh, still not firing.
I was half expecting you to fucking take off there.
Oh, that's what I'm expecting too, but it's not.
sounded pretty good, like a swamp monster. I wouldn't say nothing, it's trying. Sounds angry.
I'm sounding angry.
Yeah. A month worth of work.
Oh, shit. Break time.
All right.
Fuck.
Yeah, I wish I could be more help. I just don't know shit about it. Would you like my opinion, though? You gotta pedal hard as fuck, maybe. Really gotta get after it. What's your strat? You riding it without the condom on or whatever that is? It seems like a dangerous move. I don't want to see it go up in flames or something.
Come on over here. You're going to help me. You're going to get your hands dirty.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Huh?
What are you gonna do? Just bathe it in gasoline and light a match?
That's what I'm going to do.
What a strategy!
All right. What you're going to have to do. You want to pick the rear end up a little bit for me?
Yeah, I can do that. Now that I've got my hands dirty, I have a good feeling about this one. Ah! That's the one.
Trying to run.
It's giving it all she's got. Whoa! It sounded like it went for a minute.
Ran a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not getting much gas.
Are you just gonna apply it directly? Now that you've waterboarded it with the
Let me
gasoline.
make you push me this time.
I don't want to fucking push you on that. It's gonna shoot flames out of the back with the way you've got it set up right now. You've got the goddamn gas wide open.
Go big or go home.
I like it. Oh, there it is. There it is, baby. The madman. Oh, baby. Is that a land speed record? The mad scientist of 1911 motorcycles. Look at that speed. God, it smells like shit coming by. Good shit. Now that was a big ride. Yeah.
Woo! Victory!
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
Never
boy.
say never. I mean, it's basically just a fucking gas can on wheels at this point. Got it stripped down to its bare bones.
Hey, it's fast too.
Yeah, it looked fast. Sounded fast. It smells
right.
like shit.
Victory.
It smells like victory.
I like it. That was fun.
Yeah, it smells like if 4th of July fireworks took a shit.
Hey, we got it going.
Hey, that's what counts.
That's all that counts.
Yeah, that's a month's work of work right there, and you ended up taking half of it apart just to pour gas on it.
Yeah, but I tell you what, how fast do you think I was going?
Oh, it had to be at least 25, I'd say.
Shit. It felt like it was 100.
Travel through time.
Thing vibrates like a bitch. Oh, that was fun.
That looked fun.
You gonna ride it?
I'm not trying to die, no. I'll probably pass today.
Shit, come on.
Maybe when we get the safety parameters in place, I'll give it a spin.
That takes all the fun out of it, the safety parameters.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
You're lucky no one was out here lighting a cigar within like a mile radius.
I know.
The air would have got set on fire.
That was fun. Okay. Maiden voyage over.
Good shit. Congrats.
With quarantine still in full effect, esports are growing more than ever. Professional video gaming and just video gaming in general has become much more mainstream and reached an even larger audience from people that are just looking for activities to fill the time they have on their hands. My dad is one of those people. As esports have grown, I'm telling you, my father's about to shut the entire fucking thing down. He is about to light that entire industry on fire by becoming the world's premier esports athlete. For the last 2 weeks, my father has been in the laboratory constructing the ultimate gaming setup with a little bit of my help, which isn't a whole lot of help because I myself am not a very computer savvy person, so it's kind of just like my dad would ask me questions, but it'd be like asking him to a fucking brick wall because I don't know it either. It'd be like, Charlie, how do I set this up? And I just give him basic shit, like, have you tried turning the HDMI off and on? Just shit that didn't help. But he eventually got it done, figured it out by himself and with the help of Andrew, and he's got an incredible setup going now that he has been putting actual, real, hardcore, elite gaming barbarian hours into, going at least 4 hours a day of practicing on the tracks and fine-tuning his vehicle. I'm telling you right now, my father is going to be to racing what Faker is to League of Legends. My dad is probably going to be the best iRacer in the world. Let me show you a little footage from his recent practice session this afternoon. My dad's like a shark, smelling blood in the water. He's thirsty. So he just moves right on past number 25 here, coming up on turn number 2. Easy, casual. Just blows right by him like he wasn't even there. Just throws that shit in the garbage and says, get the fuck off of my track. You're not welcome here. Not even worthy to share the road with me. It's just so easy for him. Look at that. No sweat. Nothing. It's as if he's playing this game with his eyes closed, and he very well may be. Who knows? It's just he's truly a master of his craft. And that steering wheel, I can only imagine, is made out of pure adamantium because that's the only material that would be strong enough to withstand the grip strength of my father behind the wheel.
I'll wait for somebody.
Did you catch that statement? I'll wait for somebody. My father finds this game so easy that the only way he can even give himself an iota of a challenge is by slowing down to their level just to give himself even a little bit of a thrill. He's like the anime supervillain that just wants somebody to match his power. Casually avoids an amateur who's wrecked, and at this point he's just saying, you know what, these rookies can't match my thunder, just get the fuck away from me, you're not welcome here. Takes him out like an assassin, says that's enough of that shit.
Nice.
Wrecked him.
Gives him a bit of a taunt. If this was Mario Kart, probably would have tossed a banana back there just to fuck him up even a bit more. But wrecking him is an understatement. What my father did was annihilate him. Absolutely eviscerate him. I wouldn't be surprised if his opponent just outright quit iRacing after that. There was no sportsmanship on display right there from my dad, nor did there need to be. They didn't earn his good sportsmanship. This is just too casual. It's too easy.
Getting tired.
Needs to make a pit stop after blasting through those tires. I have expected my dad to grab 2 Bud Lights and slam them together and chug them like Stone Cold Steve Austin here, but he's all business. He says, let's just get this pit stop over with, I'm gonna focus, win this race easily. As the bloodbath continues, my dad is still driving with a purpose, and that purpose is to be the very best. 2 cars ahead of him here, but that's not gonna be for long. Passes 1 and he's still greasing his way to the top here, just ready for that champagne shower in the championship circle. And it's just a, highly aggressive, highly effective style of driving. Unfortunately though, there must have been a bit of an oil slick on the course. Someone must have sabotaged it because something threw my dad's car way out of control. And it's a real shame what happened there. But it is what it is. The only way they could beat my father is by cheating, and you hate to see it. But I think it goes to show you just the kind of potential my dad has behind the wheel of iRacing. As you can see, just a bit of miscalculation, throwing the asshole of the car out there, just throws the entire ass out, spins out. But he doesn't go down alone, he takes out at least 3 other cars with him, so pretty decent, I'd say, all things considered. Now, I was lucky enough to get an interview with this particular race car driver here, the champion, and I got to ask him a few questions just about where he sees himself in the future of esports racing.
So I went with the basic setup, and it didn't handle too well, so I called Mike Cope, and I said, look, I've got a 200-pound left front spring, a 225-pound right front spring, a 225 left rear spring and a 425 right rear spring. And I said, the car turns pretty good with a 2-inch sway bar, but it's pushing in the center of the corner. And he says, CW, you got too much left rear spring, put in a 175-pound spring. So I put in a 175 and the bitch turns good.
That's great. Yeah, I don't know what any of that shit means, but it sounds very complicated.
We got a little inside scoop here. Little advantage on some of these other guys.
Do you think you're going to be the biggest name in the iRacing scene pretty soon?
Shit, no. Hell no.
That's what every grand champion says.
There's some guys on there that have won thousands of races, and plus you got all those NASCAR guys that they I mean, there's a couple of them guys that have run 1 in 2,000 races. You know, I've been on it for 2 days. That's about it. I mean, it took me 2 weeks to build it, and then I've been on it for a couple of days, like pretty hard, just to try to figure all this stuff out. And you know me, I'm not no computer whiz, but you know, I'll race with the best of them. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I think so too. Is there anything you want to say to the up and coming other drivers out there? Any like WWE words of intimidation?
Yeah, look out, bitch, I'm coming for you.
It's beautiful. Well, you heard it here first. I imagine Team Solo, Mid, Cloud9, all of the big gaming organizations are going to be knocking on my dad's door, shoving 8-figure contracts onto his plate. But only time will tell if he's even interested in pursuing the professional gaming organization route. But yeah, I just wanted to share all this with you and let you all know if you are an iRacing enthusiast, there's almost no reason to go professional anymore now that my dad's tearing up those tracks. He's going to take it by storm, I'm telling you. That's about it. See ya.